first building is just over that ridge.
Thanks, Dimitri. We'll radio when we found the mainframe.
Woods, you know what the KGB does to double agents. Yep. Da. If they win this season, it's almost worth facing the fighting squad. Hey, I've only 1 hour of fuel, so after that, you find yourself a new ride.
Come on, let's get moving, Mason.
Hello everybody, my name is Davis, and I want to say, to start off, thanks for watching the video, coming out and seeing what I'm doing. I kind of want to start doing commentaries over videos now, since just watching me do the gameplay isn't the most enjoyable thing, since there's just a lot of action and me shooting stuff. So, figured I could kind of give my opinion on it, and how the campaign's going so far. I think this is like the 5th mission, not exactly sure, but being able to play as Bell and then being able to play as Mason again, it's really cool. Just like giving that nostalgic feeling back to Black Ops 1. I forgot to turn subtitles on for this video, but I think it'll be fine. Whenever people are like really talking, I'm just gonna go quiet. But yeah, so as I've played the whole campaign at the time of recording this right now, and the ending is just unreal. Like, I'm really looking forward to uploading it. And this mission's really cool because it kind of but goes back to Mason's issues with the numbers that we had in Black Ops 1. It's just amazing how Treyarch really put this game together and put this campaign together, incorporating new characters and then bringing back Mason Woods, who've always been a really influential part of the whole Black Ops series. What's really nice about this campaign, and I think they might have done this in Infinite Warfare back in like 2016, I think it was, I forget exactly, but when we aim down with snipers, and you like focus, like and hold your breath, like it slows down the screen so you can get your really precise shot, and it's super nice and satisfying when you get it right in the head. I mean, I like it a lot. But one thing that has really been bothering me with this campaign is not necessarily the campaign itself, because the whole story, it's designed nearly perfectly, and I freaking love it, and I think everyone else that has played it loves it too. But it's sometimes in the cutscenes, I'm playing on Xbox. I have an Xbox One S, which is the white one of the old gen, so sometimes the cutscenes and the game, every now and then, it lags like to a pretty extent. The frames drop a ton, and it's really causing me to, I have to go back and re-record that area gameplay or that cutscene. So I don't think there's a way that can be fixed necessarily with this game, since I mean it's already out and the next gen consoles are out. But it's a huge issue. Because also I was playing the game of Zombies with a few other friends the other day, and I was just completely unable to get, we were trying to get around 100, and we were just completely unable to actually get there because one of our friends, his Xbox just kept crashing. And it happened twice. We like gave it a break, and it is nearly bricked by now. And there's nothing that we can do about it. We did it the other day with my friend who has an Xbox One X, which is the black one, which is like super powerful. Not the next gen one, but the old one. And that one also crashed on him. So I don't know really what the issue is or why it's happening, and if there's even any way to fix it. But if Treyarch could like work a way around or acknowledge it, because I don't even know if they have, but it would help us out a lot. Like, and I say us as in people who play this game on the old gen consoles, because next COD might not even come out on the Xbox One and PS4. So we're just hoping for the best. We want to enjoy this game as much as we can. And yeah. So just going on through the mission here.
First last time.
Why change it up now?
Oh wait.
Whatever.
It'd kind of be cool, like trying to slow down, shoot him while on the zip line, and then fall. I don't know how I survived this right here, because it didn't look like there was anything below that little bridge. So got lucky. We're gonna keep going through it.
Mason, what's your status?
Lost my damn gun. You're going first next time. I see a tunnel down there. You'll have to find another way inside.
So I kind of waddle around through here because I'm trying to find like extra intel and stuff. I didn't eventually. There was only that one little part towards the beginning, which I'm gonna put a timestamp in the video in the description, so you can just go back and click onto it for Operation Red Circus. I think that's the audio log or cassette that we need to figure out the city names and numbers. Whatnot. And this right here coming up, Mason's gonna find a crossbow bolt and a dead body, and what he remembers from the Black Ops 1 campaign, and the numbers start messing with him again, like right here.
Crossbow bolt.
Yeah. So I thought initially going into this, there's going to be a lot of play-in with Mason's actual experiences with, like, remember in Black Ops 2 where Reznov was still super influential, and how the numbers were still, like, really messing with his head. That didn't really happen in this game. Also, I just cut right there because there's a lot of boring stuff. But I was kind of looking forward to it and disappointed. Not necessarily, well, disappointed's the wrong word, but I was expecting and I didn't receive. So I wish they could have kind of brought back some sign of Reznov. I think this is the only part, or the only mission, where the numbers are actually mentioned at all. So I think it would have been cool, but it's not added, and honestly it's not a big deal. It doesn't affect it a lot. And using this recurve bow, when I first picked it up, it was hard to use. I don't know why. Just trying to get that little crosshair right where you want it to go it's kind of challenging. But as I picked out the AK-74U there, and if you're ever playing a campaign mission and you find another gun on the ground that might be better, like sometimes you spawn it with like an assault rifle and a pistol, just swap out your pistol for that other gun. It'll help a lot. And yeah, so speaking of the guns, later in the video I pick up Krig 6, which is apparently the Galil, and it doesn't look a ton like it, but we're going to call it the Galil because that's what everyone else is calling it. So I'm trying to, in multiplayer currently, I'm trying to get Dark Matter, which everyone knows that's the camo once you get gold on all your guns. So I'm doing my best to knock out assault rifles first. I've done the XM4 already, I've gotten that gold, and I'm working on the AK-47. And by far the most challenging thing for the pathway to gold, the hardest thing to do in my opinion, was getting the long shots and then getting the kills behind cover, because they won't always happen. Like long shot range, I don't know if it's different for every gun or different for every class, but it changes, and I just have to like sit in the back of my spawn on like Nuketown, say, and just wait for someone to come out in the opposite garage and hope that even counts as a long shot. So my favorite maps for using the or trying to get gold and for all the guns, yeah, trying to get gold, are probably definitely Crossroads Strike. That's just a crazy good map. I like calling it Nuketown 2, just since it's so fast paced and it's super easy to get behind people's spawns. And a lot of people don't like it, but Cartel, it's a pretty enjoyable map, because a lot of people don't like because of the bushes, like in the middle of the map. But if you just go around and like through the hangar or whatnot, it's kind of easy to spawn trap and just find people there. And I'll upload some of that stuff like later on. I don't know when, but it'll happen. I'm liking Armada Strike a lot because you can get in the kind of central building, and that helps with getting long shot kills and just like kind of killing people in spawn. If you get in a hardcore game and you put a thermal optic on for whatever gun and you just watch people's spawns in that main area, you'll get tons of feeds. I did it a few days ago, and it's really effortless because you just point and shoot when it comes to hardcore. And see what other maps are there. God. Yeah, Nuketown is hit or miss since it was added pretty recently, and it's not super easy to get long shots and it's doable, but with the amount of people that just like the camp now with the Spaz and with the MP5, it's just not the exact same kind of Nuketown that I remember. It's a little different from Black Ops 4's, because Black Ops 4's was just a completely different game and not necessarily duh, it's a completely different game, but the whole movement system was also different. And it's not going to relate to all of the Black Ops 3, but this one, this Nuketown 84, it relates a ton, or at least I feel like when I'm playing it, I feel like I'm playing the one for Black Ops 1, which is the original, which might have been the intent when Treyarch made the map, because obviously this is the prequel, or sequel to Black Ops 1, and it's really fun. It's an enjoyable map to play, but I don't think it's the same because of the weapon balancing in this game. I've been killed tons by submachine guns, snipers, and pretty much every other gun. Like the Sigma, the rocket launcher, is very abundant in multiplayer matches now, since people are trying to get that gold, which is it's not easy to do. But Nuketown, it's a good map. Obviously, everyone likes Nuketown, and it's still replayable, but it's just got that Black Ops 1 feel, and I think that's what a lot of people are going for, happy with when we played it. One thing, Crossroads and the regular, not the regular playlist, but the, I think it's Combined Arms playlist, the really big one, that one is, I've always found it a really hard map to play, because it's so extremely spread out that some people find a way, but to use their submachine guns and use their assault rifles, but even with snipers, like the Pellington, it makes a lot of hit markers. The same goes with the M82. I like to use the Tundra, and that one is pretty consistent to the chest and above when it comes to getting one hits. But it's not a hard map to learn, but you have to know what gun you want to use, because of the long ranges. And if you don't get inside, like the main central building in the middle, if you don't get there, it's going to be really hard to use, like a pistol or a submachine gun. Then Armada, the big one, it's a fun map. That's all I really have to say about it, since there's a lot of people that just camp in their own spawns with snipers. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it doesn't. And then Cartel and Combined Arms is super fun, because there's so many people, and it's a relatively small map compared to the other two. So when we're playing that, it's just super easy to find people and sneak up on people, and it goes the same way for them sneaked up on you. So you gotta be smart and always watching your angles and jumping around corners, because that's how pretty much everyone else plays these days. So let's see, other maps are like Miami. Not a lot of people play Miami. It's kind of a weird map, because the spawns they don't seem straight and direct, at least from my point of view. They're kind of just all over the place, and that's in the way in some games, but Miami just doesn't play like a normal COD map, in my opinion. It's a good map, but it could have been made better. But after that, Garrison's a great map. When I first started playing this game, I absolutely hated Garrison, and because I was constantly spawn trapped, and by snipers, by ARs, and there's nothing I could do about it. So once I started playing the map and learning it more, I realized how good of a map it actually was, and it's fun to play, because it is super easy. You can just get behind people, and honestly, when you go through that little tunnel on the left side of the map, if you spawn at the tank, or not the tank, but if you spawn in as NATO, you go to the left side, there's a little secret tunnel, and you can get, if you go all the way through it and then jump up to the kind of staircase, not staircase, but area behind it, that one, you can really sneak up on people trying to like capture objective B in domination, and I find that super enjoyable. And yeah, I've become the spawn trapper, so you gotta learn it, and you gotta take advantage of what people are doing. So the same thing, if you can't beat them, join them. Learn the map. This game has a lot of potential. I think if the multiplayer system was like kind of more balanced, because obviously everyone knows that the MP5 is super overpowered, and the AK-74U is actually pretty good too. But a lot of guns are kind of lacking in certain areas, like the Pellington and the Barrett, like I said earlier. They just don't have that sniper feel, and I don't know if there's aim assist for snipers in this game or not. I think there is, but I can't be completely sure. But yeah, this game has a lot of potential, and if Treyarch executes it correctly with updates and whatnot, which they're doing, because they messed it up with the double XP weapon just a little bit ago, but the weapons need to be more balanced, because everything isn't working right now. Because not a lot of people like multiplayer, personally, I've always been a multiplayer. I like played zombies and multiplayer, and I've liked multiplayer more generally. But I'm starting to like zombies a lot more because they freaking nailed it with zombies. When I first watched zombies gameplay, I was kind of disappointed because it looked like, oh, I'm just spawning in, like I'm dropping in from Warzone, and I'm playing zombies with it. And I didn't expect much when I actually played it, but when I did actually play it, I was amazed. I mean, the second time I ever did it with my friends, we did the Easter egg, and it's a great map. The way it includes Noct, and it just expands on it with the whole Omega Rouge story. I think it's great the way they implemented it. So I'm looking forward to more stuff in the upcoming maps, and I believe that the good momentum can be carried in the zombies mode across the whole community and for the rest of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up now because the video is about to end. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate giving any general feedback and whatnot, and that's about it. Thanks for coming out. Bye.
Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamantau.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in '68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
Perseus erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way, or we're not gonna do it at all.